guys, welcome back to another studio vlog. So, if you watched the end of last week's vlog, you know that I literally just finished filming that clip. But it's a new week and my brain is fried. And honestly, I'm not feeling the best right now. But I thought I'd come on the vlog and speak about it so you guys can kind of understand and not feel alone when you feel a bit weird and off. I don't know what's going on. I've been feeling like this for like 2 days. I tried to push through it yesterday and I tried to do all of the calculations for the crowdfunded project for the Space Kevin pin. So I basically spent hours trying to figure out the funding goal and making sure I'm not losing any money and making sure I can still give like some freebies and things. But with all of this has come a lot of imposter syndrome and a lot of confidence issues. Because my big problem is like the price per pin is perfect price. I'm lovely with that. The postage price is relatively good, seeing as it's tracked. Like completely with that. Then when I add all of the other stuff on, the number gets quite large, and I think that's what's freaking me out, because this is my first ever project that is this form and this big, and honestly I'm so scared that I'm not going to reach my goal. So I keep trying to make that goal smaller but still make sure I can have all of the stuff, which is quite impossible. I'm figuring out a way of how to do it, but it's been racking my brain yesterday and I felt so fried yesterday. Like it was too many numbers. So in this week's vlog, we're going to be taking the next step with things. So the end of last week's vlog, I'd sent off the email to my manufacturer. Since then, I have had an email back. I have had the quote and I am happy with the quote. So I have confirmed that since with my manufacturer and informed them of the dates of the project, as well as that I want my pins to be ship tracked. So it's just to make sure that they don't get stuck anywhere and it doesn't get stuck in customs, and I can, or if it does, I can like get it out as soon as possible. Because the way the customs works here is kind of weird. If you don't have a tracking number, if something gets stuck in the customs, you have to wait for a letter to arrive letting you know that it's been stuck in customs, and that letter can take up to 3 weeks to arrive. So yeah, with a tracking number, at least then I can see when it hits the customs, and then I can take it out instantly because I have all of the details to do so. But that is an extra cost, but I think it's an important cost that needs to happen. But what I kind of really want to do today, and what I think will do me the world of good, speaking to you first of all, that helps, that always helps. I think I'm gonna redesign the sticker. Now, I know in the last week's vlog, I think I showed you I was designing the sticker, and I am proud of that sticker, but I'm proud of that sticker of the point of that'd be perfect for me to make in-house. But since I'm not making these stickers in-house, these stickers are going to be outsourced, and I want them to be a little bit more luxurious. I had the idea of making it holographic, but with the previous design I had, the points of the holographic weren't going to be as many. So I've rejigged the idea slightly, and I'm going to see if I can design it and see if I like it. That's the most important part. If not, we can revert back to what we initially designed. Let's pause for some water, shall we? Oh, squash after brushing your teeth does not taste good. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit down, feeling a bit under pressure, but this pressure I've put on myself, because in my head I can't get these big numbers because it seems ridiculous. Like in my head it seems ridiculous that 48 people would pledge for one of my pins, seeing as it's my first ever pin. I don't know why that seems so far-fetched for me, and the numbers are scaring me, and I'm just feeling really like I'm not prepared for this, but I know I am. You gotta feel the fear, but right now the fear is very strong. like very strong. And it's been a lot of battle. Like I was feeling really rough before having the design of the pin done. Now I have the design of the pin done. I've since spoken to the manufacturer. That's all good. Now it's the real part of we actually have to do this project, and we've got to plan the project. We've got to make sure it has everything and that we're not forgetting anything. And it's just making my brain do silly things. Yeah. So I've talked it out now. So hopefully we can crack on and actually do some productive things. But we've got a few things to design. We have sticker to redesign. We have cover page to finish designing. I've started it and kind of like how I'm going, but now I want to add the secret stretch goals silhouette kind of thing with locks on it, like just to kind of incentivate that there's going to be things we can unlock. So basically I'm going to have two options for a cover right now, because I'm still figuring out what options I'm going to do, because again, numbers are freaking me out. So I'm going to just do a different design, keep like a couple of them, and then once I've decided what I'm actually doing and how we're actually doing this, I've got them designed and ready. Now there's a few other things we need to do. I want to design some banners for the page. So any crowd that I've understood, okay, this is from my little bit of research between Kickstarter and Indiegogo. I've pledged to quite a few Kickstarters now, so I kind of see this pop up a lot, and I can do the same thing with Indiegogo. So basically, in your part of your story, which is all the explanation, all the why we're doing this project, all of the little bits of info that majority of people never remember to read, but it has to be there, and it is important to be there. People like bring a little bit of their design into that, with like banners separating each of the kind of categories and things like that, and all the info. And I want to design those because I've had an idea and I think it would look really cool, having some really thin versions with the navy blue pattern with some neon writing of the title. We have a few things to do this week that I don't know what they are. They're all on my Notion, but honestly I haven't even turned on the computer yet today because I'm feeling rough. This is just being real with you, that some days I wake up with so much motivation, other days my brain just feels bleh. It's the best description of my brain feels bleh. And having two jobs makes it even more bleh bleh. I am making no sense at all, and it's very hot. It's like we're having like a weird April heat wave right now, that it's 30 degrees outside and it's probably about 32 in here right now. I have a tiny little fan on. There is air conditioning in this room, but I'm being stubborn and trying to hold off from turning it on because I need to survive all summer in here. So we're just gonna be stubborn for a bit and not actually put the AC on because that's money spending. Okay, do we design? Should we design? Let's put some headphones on. I think I need some music, turn my brain off a bit and start working on some designing, and I'll get back to you with all of the other things that we've got to do and that we're going to do for the rest of this week. But right now I can't even fathom to think about them. So we're going to take one step at a time today. You guys wanted to see the reality. You guys want to see the real chaos and the real honesty. Here you go. There are days and there are days. And we're just going to try and fight through them, but not force through them. We're going to fight through them, but not force through them. So I'm still giving my body time to adjust. Because also, like, my schedule has changed a lot over the past 3 weeks. And I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, life has been weird at the moment. I'm going to get to work before I babble on any longer, really. what music does, doesn't it? Well, I'm proud of this, I think. I think it's really cute. I think it's really cute. Now, one of the things I've got on my to-do list for today is we're going to put up a poll over on Instagram stories to choose the quote for the art print. So it's also going to be kind of the quote of the project. So I kind of want to create an Instagram story thingy on Canva. So where are the quotes? So I've got, shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Look up at the stars, not down at your feet. We are all astronauts on this little spaceship called Earth. We are all made of starburst. So I'm going to use these 4, put them on a story and put up a voting poll. And we're going to see what people vote for. Hopefully people vote. Hopefully people will vote, because I can't decide. But yeah, this is going to be... They won't know what it's going to be for. They will know it's going to be for the crowdfunded project, but this is for the art print, which we are still in process of deciding if it's going to be foiled or not. But that's bells. Every half an hour. And I've completely lost my train of thought now. Okay, we're going to design that poll and we're going to put that up on Instagram. I like to post these kind of things around middle of the day kind of thing. So it's 11:30 now. And then I want to finalise the bookmark design. Do I want to design a bookmark right now? I'm not sure. I think I feel a bit drawed out for today, but maybe I'll do some designing. Maybe some food will help. I did have breakfast today, so you would have thought that my brain with breakfast, which is also rare, decide to work. Okay, let's design this poll, shall we? I have an itchy nose. Itchy schnoz. Okay, I'm gonna go get the tripods so you can see what I'm doing over that way, because yeah, I didn't film anything of that, so hopefully I will remember to put in on the time lapse the thingy of me drawing it. Editing Kelly, remember that, okay? Okay, so we've just posted that to our stories and we're going to leave that do its thing, and hopefully it will do a thing. What's left on the to-do list? So we've put design the quote for the poll. Yeah, so I've just got designing the bookmark left, and I think we're going to chill and eat. So I'll catch up with you guys soon, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Don't promise anything. Hi guys, I've just had a shower and put a wash load on. It is now Thursday. And I completely forgot to film yesterday. I have just turned the laptop on. I have actually just filmed this entire clip and then deleted it because I blabbered for 15 minutes without actually showing you what I wanted to show you. So I'm going to just quickly, where is my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay, so yesterday I was on the Cabin, which is a community Zoom call, part of Kat's Patreon, Kitty Creates Rainbows, and it's open to all tiers. And basically on their Patreon, they host this every week, and we kind of just join together, kind of like a co-working, body doubling, and it was lovely. Had really good chats, gave them some sneak peeks of the project. Got some feedback as well, which is lovely. That's why I love those sessions, is because you can get someone else's opinion, because sometimes you're so in your own head with your own project because you've been just mulling over it by yourself. Having someone else's input, especially from a small business, helps incredibly. Because I have been overthinking like mad this whole project. But while we were on the Cabin, I got a lot of work done. I basically got majority of the graphics done. So we've also posted yesterday on Instagram the pin design, which looks like this. This is what I posted yesterday. And I kind of threw my phone across the room, did not want to look at it for like 3 or 4 hours because I was too nervous to know what people thought. So when I came home from work and I was bombarded with amazing, lovely comments and tags and messages. So overwhelming, but lovely, and it's giving me hope, which might be a bad thing. We will see. We're gonna still kind of go through this. I'm gonna try and not actually think about the amount of people we need to make this a reality, because it is scary. But I got a lot of stuff done yesterday. Basically, the campaign page, I think is done. There's probably going to be a few tweaks here and there that I'll be doing along the launch week, and a couple of days before I'm probably going to tweak a few things, but I think I'm happy with it. I did my whole story as well. I've done all the graphics. I've filled in everything. And I think I'm happy with it. So I've also done the Instagram stories explaining what Indiegogo is, because it is a slightly different platform to Kickstarter. It is still a crowdfunding platform as well as Kickstarter is, but there are some differences. Like, for example, Kickstarter is a pledge now, Kickstarter is a pledge now, pay later system. Indiegogo isn't. Indiegogo works more like a pre-order, where you kind of purchase straight away, pay instantly. But if we don't reach our goal, everyone will be refunded. That's how they work. Instead of like just waiting till the end of the month, like Kickstarter, it kind of takes instantly, and then it's like in like a little secret bank, and then either it will get refunded or it will get sent to me, depending whether we get fully funded or not. So there's still like the fact of the risk taken out of it, kind of similar as Kickstarter, but I just want it to be very explicit that it is different, so people aren't kind of shocked when they go and get their pin and then like the money left their account straight away. I want it to be very explicit. So let me show you what we're doing, and then I'm going to talk through you the actual launch, because that will be happening next week when you're watching this. Don't knock the tripod, Kelly. So this is the preview page of the campaign, and I think it looks cute. So we've got Spaced Out Collection here, that's our little title. Kelly's Creations first ever enamel pin, bringing the chaotic world of Kevin to space. So I've done this little graphic that kind of shows everything that will be happening. So we've got the pin, we've got the sticker, we've got the bookmark and the art print, but these two are locked, and so are the designs till they have been unlocked. So then we go down here on the side here, we've got the little items to choose. So you've got the pin, which is here, or you have the sticker, which is down here. And then you have the whole story, which I made all these little banners that are kind of in the same theme. That's what I kind of spent my day doing yesterday, was writing this all out and creating these banners. So I'm not going to read through this to you because this is a lot to read, but please check out the page. I will hopefully leave a link down below to the preview page so you can follow it, ready for the launch on Wednesday. So all the information is here, all the delivery information, packaging, how to use Indiegogo, and everything is explained here. Then I've made these stories. So I've made these on Canva. I've made stories ready to explain as well, all of the details. So we've got same kind of designs here. Then we've got all of the text explaining who Kevin is, why I wanted to create this, what is Indiegogo, how it works, and like all the full explanation that it is kind of like a pre-order that and you pay immediately, but if we don't reach the goal, you are fully refunded, and any important information. And then I've got a place to add my links, and here I'm going to be adding like a question box, so if anyone has any more questions. So I need to change this, also adapt this to an Instagram grid, at least all of this information. So it all kind of has the same design look with the neon font. We've got the cursive at the top and then our main font here. We have our background, which is our space pattern. I have made it slightly less pronounced on these, so it didn't take up from the text, but it is still there. So I'm happy with how these are looking. Let's have a look. So I've also designed, this is the image for the sticker, which I am so proud of this sticker. I think it looks gorgeous. I just hope it turns out as gorgeous as it looks here. Then we have the pin, and then the freebie bookmark, which will be unlocked, and the art print as well. So this is what we posted yesterday. I'll be doing a similar kind of post for the sticker as well, and of the freebies that will be launching right before. So that's kind of everything prepared, like the page is ready. I have a few more things I need to do. So if I look on my Notion, I have a full Kickstarter page here. I call it Kickstarter because it's easier to remember than Indiegogo, honestly. So we're nearly done on everything. Like, we're nearly all ticked off. We've got to design a thank you card, design the exclusive backing cards, and sort the Instagram posts, which we're going to be doing next week. And then it's just kind of actually doing the project and getting the stuff made, which sounds bonkers. So yeah, that's kind of everything what I've been up to. It's just been a lot of like admin-y designing things, like designing all the little tiny elements, designing all the little elements, making sure everything is kind of cohesive and you kind of get the collection vibe, and getting all the information. So it wasn't necessarily entertaining to film, and also I didn't remember to film. But okay, the gist of this is, when you're watching this on Wednesday, this will go live. But it's actually going to happen. Next week I will be filming kind of the run up and the actual launch, as well as I might be filming another vlog to go in between things. But yeah, it will be launching. I will be going live on Instagram beforehand, about 15 minutes before the launch. I'm aiming to launch at 12 o'clock, hopefully, if everything goes well. Do check on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. I'll leave my little @ down here. Basically, I think it'll be at 12 o'clock that I will launch because I'm working, so I can't do my usual 5 p.m. launch. So we're going to have to do a 12 p.m. launch. And yeah, we're going to launch it on May 1st at 12 o'clock. I will be going live about 15 minutes before to kind of talk through Indiegogo, make it very explicit, the whole it's not Kickstarter situation, and then we will launch together and see how that goes. I don't know yet. I also, hopefully, I'm going to do like a mock-up version of like the size of the pin, the size of the sticker, and so I've got something to kind of show the designs and things for the live. So yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Whether we're going to launch this, I don't know what is going to happen after that, but but I do have plans for these items as well as this crowdfunded project. So hopefully if we get funded, I will have some pins left over, and I will be bringing them to the shop, hopefully, if everything goes well, as well as bringing it in with the rest of its collection, which has been in here for months now. So hopefully there will be a notebook, a notepad, some stickers, some sticker sheets. We're going to have some fun with it. We're going to have some fun with this collection and kind of go all out. But that should probably be launching end of August, beginning of September maybe, because by the time we get the pins and then sending them all out and everything, we've got a few things happening before that. So like during the month of this project, we also have the eHearts Market. So we're going to be playing bingo, another online bingo. This one's going to be a little bit more chill than the last one. Well, the last one was the in-person one. This is going to be a little bit more chill than the first one because I am working. So it will be on my only day off of the week, and I will not be able to take part in the market on Sunday. So yeah, sadly it won't be as like game showy. It's going to be more like cozy bingo this time, but I have some big plans for the bingo in November and some other plans for November as well that might include other game shows. We might be bringing the hostess with the mostess back, maybe. Keep your eyes peeled. It might have something to do with maybe Patreon. I'm just going to leave that there. We're not going to talk any more about it, and I'm going to edit last week's vlog for you guys, last week's vlog, this week's vlog for me. I'm a week ahead on filming just in case anything happens, because I filmed this twice. I really feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't know what I deleted and what I didn't, but thank you so much for joining me within this vlog and seeing my process of preparing things. I have absolutely no clue what I filmed. I really don't know. I don't know if I'm going to need more clips. I don't know if I'm going to need some time lapses. It feels like it's been a very chatty vlog. We will see when it comes for me editing this. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll join me on Wednesday at 12 p.m. on Instagram to launch this crowdfunded project. It's gonna happen. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week with another studio vlog. Bye.